Hey, what's going on? Your boy Sailboat with Sailboats.Sneakers here, back at you with Beater Box Unboxing 2 of this sequence, number 3 of 2019. Out of the boxes that I got this week around, I got 3 different ones. One of them was about $300, one of them was like $620, the other one was like $830. I'm unboxing all of them without knowing any of the prices for all 3, so I'm kind of guessing as I go along. The first box, which if you watch the last part of the sequence, I'm guessing was probably the $620 box. Not 100% certain on that, but that's kind of where I would imagine it to be if I'm just kind of spitballing off the top of my head. Next box, I have no idea what it's going to be, never been opened, about to open it up for the first time. One thing I want to mention is I'm rocking a The Boys shirt. Now, The Boys are a group of skaters out of San Diego who have been tearing it up recently, and they've been putting out some dope content. I'm going to link you guys into their YouTube channel below, so be sure to take a look at their channel, especially if you like skateboarding, but realistically, if you like any sort of creative content. These guys are doing some really great stuff in the Southern California area, but they've also been helping out in NorCal, like after all the fires that were going on up there. So really great group of guys. I highly encourage you to go check them out. Something else I want to mention is the beats that I've been playing in the background. These are all Yondo beats. I'm also going to be linking in his YouTube page down at the bottom. He's got some sick stuff on there, so if you're into hip-hop or just like some smooth, chill, relaxed beats, definitely a good place to go check it out. Anyway, let's get into this beater box right here. Beater box number 2 of 3. Again, I don't know how much this box is. I'm guessing that it's not going to be a $300 box, or I'm guessing it's not going to be the $620 box. I think it's either $830 or potentially a $300 box. So let's check this out. Now, right off the top here, holy hell, there is no box for these, but son of a bitch. This is like the fire pair of the box right here, and this is what making me think that it's an $830 box. I don't know if you guys know what these are, but this is the Just Dawn 2 right here in the kind of blue quilt colorway. Shit. Wow, I wasn't expecting to see that like right off of the bat. Now it doesn't come with the original hang tag, but it does have the little tie there. You can see in the bottom of the shoe there, the Just Dawn, and on the tongue, Just Dawn. Wow, I'm a little bit overwhelmed that this is like the first sneaker that I pulled out of the box and it does not have its own personal box. That's kind of shitty, but fuck. Just Dawns in really good condition. These are like 9 out of 10 condition, maybe 8 out of 10, but damn! Gonna need a little bit of a clean off. They got a little bit of what looks like maybe someone spilt beer or soda on them or something, but I'm pretty impressed. So I'm guessing this is probably the $830 box. I don't see how this could potentially be a $300 box, but let's go. Those are size 12, by the way. Next up, we got a pair of Air Max Tailwinds in a size 9.5. And this looks like, I'm guessing, just a filler pair. Great condition. Hardly any wear. There's definitely some scuffing on there, so gotta consider them to be worn. I don't think that there's anything really special about these. I'm not really 100% sure. I'm guessing it's just a filler pair. I think, I couldn't say for certain, but I don't really think that this is a pair that's going to hold too much value. Not a ton of people are demanding tailwinds or anything. Let's get into the next pair here. Got a pair of Jordan 11 Retro TDs. Don't know exactly what the TD is. Oh, wow. Some cleats. Great, some Concord cleats. So, started off with a pair of heaters, and now I've gotten 2 pairs of kind of meh. These are dead stock though. These are 110% dead stock, factory laced, never been worn, never been tried on. You can tell just by looking at them, these things are immaculate. So, 3 pairs down. Realistically, there's only one to talk about. It's Just Dawns. Just Dawns, good pickup, but so far, not terribly impressed outside of those. NMDs in a size 10. These are pretty well worn, it looks like. They've definitely got some kind of fraying on the uppers, very minimal. Super, super light. That's with all NMDs though. Definitely some wear on the boosts, the boost soles. I don't really know what to say about these. They're just, it's a fucking standard pair of boost. It's NMD, you know, like NMD hyped up a few years back, not really quite as hype anymore. Pretty well worn. Box is a little bit beat up too. You know, those will probably be a steal pair right there. Next up, we got a pair of Air Griffey Max in a size 9. Now this pair right here, surprisingly enough, Air Griffeys actually still hold a pretty decent amount of value on the resale market. Now these aren't definitely not in crazy good condition by any means, but they are pretty solid overall. And Griffey's being a little bit of an older sneaker, they don't really revamp them all that often. Those will probably still fetch a halfway decent amount, just because of the fact that you don't really find Griffeys around too much, and some people really, really like them. So far we have 5 pairs of sneakers. I got 3 more in here. Got a pair of women's Roshe Run Fly Knits. Roshe's also super hot for a little while, and then they kind of fell off a little bit. Another pair of dead stock though, so that's always good. The Fly Knit Roshes, if you haven't ever worn them, are stupid comfortable. Like, these are insanely, insanely comfortable. I did have a pair of my own at one point in time. I ended up moving them just because I didn't want them anymore. I'd worn them a whole bunch. They were pretty well worn. I really, really like them a lot though. Again, those are a pair in a size 8 woman, dead stock condition. So those will probably do halfway decent. But Roshes, again, don't really have a ton of value. So I got 2 more pairs in here. I don't really know what to expect from these pairs. This is an End. It says End on the box. Manufactured in the UK. There's no other information except for the word End on there. You can see that the sticker has definitely been opened before. I don't have to tear it or anything like that. Oh, it's just double boxed. Okay, so this is coming from the store End. I was like, what is going on with this? We have a receipt in here, so I'm gonna toss that out just to keep the other purchaser, the original purchaser, anonymous. And I got a pair of EQT Support 9317s. I love the supports personally, the EQTs. These are in a size 10.5. And these are a pair of, another dead stock pair. Okay, so the nice part about this box, besides the Just Ons, of course, is that I got a few pairs of dead stock kicks. And dead stock kicks always move faster. I don't really have a huge stock of dead stock inventory right now, so this is always good to get. I don't know the precise name of the colorway. I fucking like these a lot. Like, if these were my size, I would be keeping these things, because these are fire. Remember, rock what you like, motherfuckers. Don't follow the fucking trends and the waves, because that shit ends pretty much immediately when the next hot sneaker comes out. But what you like ain't ever gonna end. So, really nice pair. I really, really like these a lot. I wish that they were a size 12, because if they were, I would probably be rocking the hell out of them in the next couple days. But alas, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need. And that is a song, if you don't fucking know that shit. Alright, last pair here. We got a size 9 Jordan 11 Retro. Based off the box, I am going to assume that these are a pair of 7210s. And I also have a pair of these in an 11.5 as well. However, this pair is quite a bit cleaner. And they do not have, they do have the shoe trees in there, no mistake. These are in very, very good condition overall. You can tell by the bottoms that there is a bit of wearing on them. There's really not much to say as far as creasing is concerned. They look really, really great condition. No wear on the backs there. Everything is looking really solid about these. With a little scrub down, I'm going to give these a solid 9 out of 10 condition. Very, very minimal as far as yellowing is concerned. So that'll do it for this box right here. Based off of what I pulled from this box, I'm going to guess that this is probably the $830 box. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you watch the first video of the sequence? If you did, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Is this one worth more than the other box, or was that first box worth more? Personally, again, I think that with 3 dead stock pairs of sneakers in this box, probably going to be more on this one. Plus, it's fucking Just Dons. Just Dawn, kid. Now, I'm definitely not going to be able to move these terribly quickly because there's not like a huge demand. But when they do move, I can guarantee you that those are going to be one of the most fire flame pairs in the box. So, really appreciate you guys checking in. Got one more box unboxing coming in. Make sure you check out the links below to hit up Yondo to check out some of his music. This is not Yondo anymore, but the other beats beforehand were. Also, make sure that you check out The Boys for some sick skateboarding and just some overall awesome creative content. They're really doing some cool stuff over here in Cali, so they'd appreciate it if you guys would check it out, and so would I. Thanks for checking in. Sailboat, checking out.